Recently, I had the pleasure of going to a meeting at the White House, and I was with Heather Noonan, the League's Vice President for Government Affairs, and this was actually our third time at the White House in the last 12 months. And on this occasion, which was part of our Arts Advocacy Day, we were joined with about 150 people comprising the co-sponsoring organizations of Arts Advocacy Day, and the League is, of course, one of those co-sponsors. And this was a briefing by the administration on a number of policies that impact the arts community. And we heard from representatives from OMB, from the Department of Education, from the State Department, and from the Domestic Policy Council. And in OMB, of course, we heard about the budget and all of the various cuts, including the administration's proposed $22 million cut to the NEA budget. From the Department of Education, we heard about, among other things, the elimination there of a dedicated $50 million line for arts education. From the State Department, we actually heard about a growing interest there in further engagement of the arts community with cultural exchange. And this was a briefing. We were hearing from them what they were thinking, what they were doing, what they had done. But there was an opportunity to ask questions, and a number of people challenged the administration's recommended cuts to the NEA. I had a chance to make a comment and ask a question about the administration's support of tax incentives for charitable contributions, and our concern about the current proposal from the administration to put a cap on the deductibility of charitable contributions. And interestingly enough, none of the people there from the administration were involved in tax policy. So the guy who responded to my question said that he thought it was a very important concern and that he committed himself to sharing it with the president. So, you know, this is a great thing. We had a chance to be on the ground in conversation with our administration officials and policymakers, and frankly, it's a wonderful part of our democracy. I was really glad to be there. And, you know, it has an impact. And just thinking about earlier this year, the fact that all of our effort on visa policy was felt and heard, and we are now enjoying the benefits of that work. And so we should take heart. Advocacy works, and many of you received a letter from me not so long ago inviting you to continue to communicate with your policymakers, and you're doing it. In fact, we've got 3 times more letters this year from you than we've ever had before. So we appreciate that. Keep it up. This is important work. We're glad to have you on board, and that's all for today. Bye.